your dancing. Tell me, what was your background? Because I know you were
Do you
big
know the
fan.
answer to this?
I do, but I want to hear it for them.
I did ballet and other dancing too. I did like tap and like theater kind of Fosse stuff, jazz, until I was like 13. And then when I started acting more, I stopped because, as you know, I'm very extreme and I don't want to be the one taking like one class a week. I want to be the one in there like every day.
Were you doing it a lot?
6 days a week, like a couple hours a day. Not just ballet, but some sort of dance.
Did any of that stuff stick?
Yeah, I think there was some basis that Mary Helen Bowers, who, as you know, trained me, and all of the other coaches and everything could work with.
Right.
But I think there's a sense of coordination and that kind of thing that you get from that early exposure to it. But I mean, in many ways, it was like starting from scratch.
How was your turnout?
Good turnout.
Good turnout.
Good turnout. But yeah, but other things were a mess. I mean, Mary Helen worked with me for like a month on my pronation of my feet and like not lifting my heels when I plied.
Tell me about the different coaches you went through.
Well, Mary Helen was the one who started with me a year before, and we just did 5 hours a day of ballet and sort of cross-training to try and make sure that I wouldn't get injured going into the stuff too quickly because it's so harsh on the body. So we did a lot of swimming and weight training as well. And when I got to New York, I started working with Michelle Rodriguez a little bit too, who does gyrotonics, and she sort of was working specifically on my arms and getting everything open because there's such a specific posture and look to the arms. And then they brought in Marina to do classes with me and Olga to do classes and Georgina Parkinson. And she, you know, she did all the specific swan arm kind of stuff.
That evil force is pulling you that you can't escape. That's just like out of your control.
And Benjamin, obviously, the choreographer. It's like really the dream people sort of giving me these sort of pointers. And then, I mean, Mary Helen was just there like every second, warming me up, giving me small pointers. I mean, things that, you know, like, I don't think I realized how much was like here too, that some of the most important notes were about where my head was placed or where my eyes were looking.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nina. It's very nice.
And then through all that, you were able to emote. How hard was that?
Like half of the time they were trying to get me just to close my mouth while I was dancing because it's like you're concentrating so hard on what you're doing that like your tongue is sticking out and your mouth's
like
open. That was definitely more challenging than I could have ever expected.